Gotta love Acuna or Davis's A's skull cap.
And now, your 2021 Minnesota Twins.
We're going to see how far Tanner Rourke can get us into this game. Jake Arrieta backing him up. Win or lose, we will be going to Game 4 with Matthew Boyd as our starter. And then Game 5, of course, Flaherty will be back. Or if we're up 3-1 at that point, we might go with Minor, if possible, or even Arrieta, possibly, or Maeda.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
That's ball two. Hey. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Batting second, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Hey. D-Rod.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Leading off for the Twins, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
D-Rod.
Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
No, he's in.
Ronald Acuna Jr. does it all. Including get caught.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ball. Counts 1-0. Ball, that's out. D-Rod.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Two home runs in the LDS, needs one in the ALCS now, baby. And that was the pitch to swing at. Dang. Instead, he just bunts it without meaning to. So strangely, there's actually no hits there because Acuna reached on a strikeout,
The third baseman,
and then
Juan Moncada.
Hicks reached on a fielder's choice. So pretty much nobody got hit. Here's Rourke, who didn't do crap in the playoffs. In his LDS start, he gave up 12 hits, and I don't know how many runs. I think 8, 7 maybe. So he's seeking a little redemption.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 74.
Oh, Eloy Jimenez. I wonder if Dusty's toothpick will keep him for our fantasy draft. I was looking at getting some prep done today. Hi, sounds good, sir. Hope it's a good game. I'll try to keep the commentary going in case you're out of viewing range. The 0-2 pitch is fouled away. 1 out, top of second, and the pitch. This one popped up. Going to be off the wall in right field. That'll be easy double for Jimenez.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
And that brings up Jed Jerko. Looks like the defense playing them straight up. I almost want to guard the lines on this one.
That's a ball.
Check a ball just barely outside middle. 1-0. 241 with this one RBI in this LCS. A 1-0 pitch. Strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just gets the inside upper corner of the plate for strike 2. Probably going to give him the slider here. See, that's what's nice about my broadcast. I can tell you actually what I'm going to do, and the computer can't do nothing about it. It's not listening to me. It's watching me. It's deaf. The computer is deaf.
That ball went out.
The slider misses just high and outside. So we're 2-2. 1 down, man on second. In the top of the second here, no score. We'll try the low fastball. That one's hit fairly deep right field. This one is going to be caught on the warning track by Eaton, though, and the runner will not advance. So 2 down on the fly out to Jerko.
The right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
And that'll bring up Dwight Smith Jr. with 3 home runs in the postseason. He's 3 for 7 for the ALCS with 1 home run. 2 home runs hit against Boston. I wonder if he hit one of those off DeGrom or not. But be careful of Dwight Smith Jr. Let's start him high. And then that drifts a little bit down and inside unintentionally. 1-0. We'll try the low fastball again.
No, that's down.
Put it a little too low, and he did check swing at it, but he did not go far enough, and it's 2-0. Jed Jerko. He's a jerk-o. How's it going, Epilepsy? And trying to hone my play-by-play skill here. The 2-0 pitch is low. The changeup just misses low inside. So the count at 3-0. Will Smith swing if it is a carte blanche strike, which I'm going to make it. And it is a fastball for a strike, 94 mile an hour. So 3-1. Man still on second with 2 outs. No score. The ball game that's already been seeing some pretty strange play. We'll tell you more when the Twins come to bat, in case you missed it. Here is the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is high, but he swings and makes contact that's right above home plate. Easy catch for Gomes, and the Twins are out of the inning. So they retire the Astros after 1.5. It's 0-0. And you're listening to Paul LaDuca talk about the Wilpons? Oh boy.
Leading off.
So Adam Eaton will lead off for the Twins. Top of the first inning was interesting. Acuna reached first on a dropped third strike. Stole second base. And then was caught trying to bluff advance to third. As this one is fouled away, 1-1. So he was tagged out. And Aaron Hicks, the batter, as this one is fouled away. Curveball. One-two pitch, fouled away again. So Hicks reaches first. Fielder's choice isn't an official hit. And then Santana and Davis proceed to get out. So no hits yet for the Twins this ball game. Wilpon was saying that LaDuca was trying to take his sunglasses, or Wilpon was trying to take him. From LaDuca, I think is what you're saying. And that's ball 4. And I wish you could hear through my Elgato. If I had my Elgato plugged in here on my computer, you could hear step by step on New Kids on the Block. TC Bear, dance away, buddy. So the catcher, Jan Gomes, stepping up with a man on first and nobody out. Takes the ball high and outside. The pitch. Swung and a miss. It's a curveball low and almost in the dirt. All right, I'm going to stop my play-by-play. I got to concentrate.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A 1-2 pitch. Driven into center field. Eaton makes the turn at second and is safe at third base. Men on first and third. Nobody out for the Twins here in the bottom of the second. That brings up Nico Goodrum. He's batting .050 in this LCS, but he does have 2 RBI. One of them a crucial one that helped to win Game 2. High pop-up. Shortstop's going to have room. Makes the catch in shallow center for the first out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
That brings up Ahmed, today's shortstop, batting against the left-handed starter. Mondesi, not a good hitter against contact hitter against lefties. Late on the swing against the changeup. Actually, I said it was good swing timing, but he misses, swings inside.
I got 1 ball, 1
That
strike.
one low for a ball on the fastball. 1-1.
I got the count. 1
Wild pitch gets away from the catcher, but it will not be enough for Eaton to be able to advance to home. 1-2. First and third, 1 out. Bottom of the second, check swing. Did he go? No. Says the first base umpire. 2-2 will be the count. As the 30th pitch of the ball game comes from Max Fried now. Swung on inside, but fouled back. And the change up. Low. Fastball is for a ball. We're full count. So that'll mean the runner at first will be going. Ball is outside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. With 1 out.
The third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Epilepsy says he thinks it's hilarious the Mets spent money on a clubhouse only the major leaguers can use. Yeah, that was one of the big headlines here this week as well, Amos. I don't know if you caught that too. About that posh Mets clubhouse in St. Lucie with all the leather and stuff, and it's like, no, you minor league players, stay out of here. This is for the big boys. Oh, Gonzalez swings and sends one to shallow right field. That's going to be caught. Runner will tag and try to score. Here comes Eaton to the plate. He is safe. Twins up 1-0 as the runner from second advances to third on the throw.
Now batting, left field,
Twins lead
Ronald Acuna.
with Ronald Acuna back to bat. Marwin Gonzalez with a sacrifice fly, scoring Adam Eaton. Yeah, I'm trying to take advantage against Max Fried here. It's not going to be easy, but I'm getting a lot of pitches on him, which is good. We're 0-1 as he takes fastball for a strike. The pitch outside, low for a changeup. Ball 1. 13 balls and 22 strikes so far for Fried. His 36th pitch of the game coming here in the second inning. Right now. Runners at first and third, 2 away. Now swung on ball, but that'll be an easy pop to the second baseman. And that'll end the second inning. But the Twins take advantage of several miscues, and they lead the Astros 1-0 in Game 3. Series tied at 1 apiece. So here we go, top of the third.
The second baseman,
It will be Nicky Lopez to lead things off, the second baseman. In 389, he has 2 stolen bases in the series. So if he gets on the base paths, you better watch out. Work with the windup and the pitch. This one's inside, swung on and fouled into the catcher's shin guard. And, well, another region, I guess you could say. 0-1. Fastball going to be inside. We're going to try. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Missed on the slider there, and it ends up high and inside. Let's go Twinkies. Let's go Twinkies. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on right up the middle for a base hit. Easy sliced long ground ball, I guess you can call it, by Nicky Lopez, and the Base threat is on, so we got to watch it here. Double play position goes the infield. And the batter, Reese McGuire, the catcher. Tanner Rourke looking to hit the slider here on the inside part of the plate. Here's the pitch, and it is swung on, lifted high for the left field. Acuna to make the catch, and Lopez will have to scramble back to first base.
Now batting.
One away.
The designated hitter.
Brings up the designated hitter, Marcus Semien, the leadoff hitter, who lined out in the first inning. Fastball, and we're going to check the runner here before we make this pitch. And it's outside and swung on, lifted up to the first base foul territory. It's going to be Goodrum over to make the catch. And that is 2 away. Just like that in the 30th pitch for Tanner Rourke. Did I ever go to the old Twin Stadium? No, I've been to the Metrodome, of course. The Metrodome, the home for the Twins for many years. But prior to 1982, it was Metropolitan Stadium, the site of their 1965 championship for the American League. But I never got to go to Metropolitan Stadium. I was just a very wee, small child at that point. I was about 10 years old in 82. First time I ever visited the Dome was when my high school football team was in the state championship. They won the state championship in the Class C, it was at the time. There were 4 classes of high schools, divisions or whatever, sizes of schools and whatnot. We were the second lowest class in the state, and we won the championship that year, our only title for our high school. So as a 7th grader, I got to go to the Metrodome for the first time and watch my high school classmates. Well, they were my very old, much older high school classmates at the time. Our middle school was in the high school. We were a 7 to 12 building, so it was kind of cool seeing those big jocks every day. Initiation wasn't very fun, though, I'll tell you that much.
I got 3-0.
Senior 7th grade initiation. But yeah, I'm at the Metrodome seeing the Twins. A lot of fun. Never saw any real important games there, but of course, on television we had a lot of them. As Rourke hits a strike on the middle outside part of the plate for a 3-1 count here with 2 away, 1 on at first base in the top of the third, Nicky Lopez. We'll try a change up low, try to sneak it in the zone. Let's see on the pitch. Nope. Just misses. Runner will reach first base, Herrera. And that
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
will bring up the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Oh for 1, he popped out in the first inning. Runners in first and second, 2 outs, top of the third, as Rourke begins the sequence to Francisco Lindor. Going to be a fastball high and too high.
1-0.
1-0. So Epilepsy says, target field is nice, but when you think of the Twins, you always think of the Dome. Oh, for sure. All the championship seasons they had, and when the M&M boys, Morneau and Maurer, were at their best in the late part of the Metrodome as it was going bye-bye.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Some very special seasons, especially the championship seasons of 87 and 91 when I was growing up. It was in my teenage years for those 2 championships. We're at 2-0 count here. I was going to go for a fastball high again. And it is too high and inside for ball 3. So 3-0 count. Rourke has worked his way, and that's going to bring out of the bullpen. A call to the bullpen. Kenta Maeda will start to warm. And there will be a visit to the mound. try and insert a little confidence back into the arm of Tanner Rourke. To his mind, I should say. 38 total pitches, 16 for balls now, and 22 strikes. And now the 3-0 delivery. The 3-0 delivery to Francisco Lindor will try to be an inside fastball.
Nope.
And it will miss, so the bases are loaded. There is 2 away, though. Now what's the decision going to be? Are we going to stick with Tanner Rourke, or are we going to make a change? Moncada is the hitter. He's hitting 207. We're going to stick with Rourke. All right, Tanner Rourke, for better or worse, is going to have to get out of this mess for the Twins. We'll start with the fastball high, see what that does. The pitch. Strike 1. Inside fastball, high inside. For strike 1. Slider now. We're going to try to miss the lower part of the plate or get very close. The pitch is inside for ball 1. 1-1 now. We're going to go high for the fastball. Try to keep it middle in and high. And we do hit the outside corner. Get the strike call. So 1-2. The crowd on its feet, waving their hankies. I know Mr. Hurricane is a Twins fan. He's a very good streamer, too. A very good biographer, videographer. Change up coming. Try to keep it as low as we can, but hopefully catch it for a strike. Let's see what happens on the pitch. He swings and misses. Strike 3, going to have to make the throw because it's not a caught strike. Easy throw, though, to Goodrum for the out. Twins escape potential disaster. They're ahead 1-0 in the third.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, Aaron.
So bottom of the third, we'll bring up Hicks, number 2 hitter in the order. He grounded out in the first inning, essentially. Fielder's choice is how he reached base. And the first pitch is outside for a ball. Fastball outside, 1-0. Pitch is high, ball 2. College football, somewhat, not as much as I used to. This year was a special year, though, for the Minnesota Golden Gopher football team, who were very highly ranked early in the season. They ended up facing a very tough Iowa team when they were unbeaten and got defeated down in Iowa City, and then were defeated the next week against the Wisconsin Badgers. That was after a very big win, probably the biggest game ever played, or at least since the 60s, at the Gophers field, and definitely the biggest game at TCF Bank Stadium that there's ever been. Well, they beat Penn State. Ooh, Rutgers, yeah, they're in the Big Ten now. Got a good basketball team, Rutgers. Be interested to see how they do in the postseason here. Low fastball. Yeah, I got into college hoops more than I did football for our Gophers. Had some good programs, and of course, Rick Pitino's son, Richard Pitino, is the coach up here. Fastball swung at, still 0-2. He fouls it away. Carlos Santana with 1 out here. Bottom of the third. That will be outside for a ball. The fastball. Rutgers is not meant for Big Ten football. Yeah, probably. Greg, what was his last name? The coach that ended up going to the Buccaneers, anyway. He was the Rutgers coach. I forgot his last name. Greg something. Shano, yeah, Greg Shano. God, he was only, what, 1 or 2 years the Buccaneers head coach?
Nope.
Changeup is outside and low for a ball. 2 away here, bottom 3. Chris Davis looking for something to hit, but that's a high fastball for a ball. We are at 2-0. Twins with a 1-0 lead, trying to add on here. Bottom of the 3rd, and the pitch is driven on the ground. It's going to be past the shortstop into left center field. Chris Davis will be on first base for, I think,
The right fielder,
the 3rd hit of the game now for the Twins.
Eaton.
It'll be Adam Eaton now, the man on first. Here's the pitch. Just catches the outside corner of the plate for a strike. Middle away, strike 1 to Adam Eaton. He walked, scored a run in his first plate appearance. The only run of the ball game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Max Fried. Fastball inside is swung on, popped up, shortstop out to get it in shallow left center field for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-0 as we end 3 innings of play, Game 3 of the American League Championship Series, tied at 1 game apiece.
Leading off for
Eloy Jimenez will
fielder, number 74.
lead off the top of the 4th inning as we take care of some housework here. Capture the video clip for a later replay. We still haven't replayed the 2nd game. The Twins win in the ALCS. We got to do that. So Tanner Rourke. Yes, I was a rabid Vikings fan. It's kind of funny because the year I started kind of being interested in sports, about my 12th year, I was about 12. The Vikings were just coming off of Bud Grant's first retirement in 1983-84. And they got, of course, I don't know if you remember the guy in Les Steckel, former Marine drill sergeant Les Steckel, was the 3rd Vikings coach ever, after Norm Van Brocklin and Bud Grant. And the Vikings were quite horrible that year. I think they were something like 3-13. So not a good start for me as a Vikings fan, but things quickly got better. My most cherished memory was when I was, let's see, 16, I think it was. Yeah, I was 16 years old, and they pulled off the upset of the 49ers at Candlestick Park. They beat Joe Montana and the 49ers with Anthony Carter and Wade Wilson. Anthony Carter was just an absolute beast that year. It was the strike-shortened season of '87. Yes, I know you've had many years of championship football to talk about, especially in the '70s, but even more recently, they've had quite a few good years in Pittsburgh. But yeah, so the Redskins NFC Championship game, I'll never forget Pat Summerall's call as Wade Wilson makes the pass on 4th down to try to get them into the end zone for the tie. He says, "Nelson," and through his hands, and the Redskins will go to the Super Bowl. It was like a knife through my heart, man. And I just remember collapsing onto the floor after jumping up from the couch on the pass, you know. So that was the first indication to me that the Vikings were cursed. But the icing on the cake Adrian? Yeah, I liked Adrian and followed him. I wasn't, a fan at that point of the Vikings, but
Ball one, no strike.
definitely all day Adrian Peterson. The year they drafted Randy Moss, I'm talking about, of course, was the year they got back to the NFC Championship with the best record in the conference and home field advantage.
That's outside.
Dome field advantage, we called it. So the 15-1 Vikings facing the Atlanta Falcons. I believe the score was 17-10 in the fourth quarter at that point, approaching the 2-minute warning. So fourth down, we're on our 30, or we're in a 20-something yard line. If it was a 39-yard try, what does that mean? What yard line are you at if it's a 39-yard try? The 29-yard line, maybe? Is that sound right? No. We have to be inside that, right? I always forget the yardages. But anyway. So here steps the kicker that has had the first perfect season.
Now batting.
The first perfect season catcher, Epilepsy. Are you listening to me? Talking about the Vikings here. Come on. Stop getting me off track. The first perfect season in the NFL kicker history. He steps up for chip shot, 39-yarder that's going to put the Vikings up by 10 at the 2-minute warning, make it virtually impossible for the Falcons to come back. The Vikings will be headed to the Super Bowl for the first time since 1977, was it? I can't remember the year they lost to Pittsburgh or Dallas.
0-1.
Or Pittsburgh or Oakland. I think it was Pittsburgh, actually. They lost to in 76, I believe it was. Or 75. Anyway. So, yeah. And then the icing on the cake, they even get it to overtime somehow after the Falcons scored the tying touchdown. They had chances, various chances to win. But there was just all these injuries. It was crazy all the injuries that they were having. And, yeah, they ended up losing the game. It's just like, I can't believe, how did they lose this game? And there were a bunch of other examples in the seasons before with Dennis Green. I think there was a big matchup in the divisionals against the Bears or something. They looked like they had it won easily, and the Bears come back. I'm just like, are you kidding me? This team is cursed. This team is cursed. I'm done. And I've had my eye on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when I was thinking and deciding I was done with the Vikings. And I was thinking, who's my next team going to be? Well, as you knew, Tampa Bay, under Tony Dungy, former Minnesota Vikings defensive coordinator Tony Dungy, have been just doing amazing. They reached the NFC Championship the season after the Vikings had reached it, against the Rams and Kurt Warner, and they had the Bernie Manuel thing and everything and whatnot. And 99 was a strange year because I was in limbo yet and just kind of watching everybody. I was actually holding out hope when the Vikings made the playoffs against the Rams that somehow they'd do it. But anyway, that aside, at that point, I decided, especially after the Bernie Manuel game, that I was going to be a Buccaneers fan. And I was all over their social media, in their rooms, talking the Buccaneers board, talking to all fans and stuff. And that's when I was tired of Vikes. And that's the first thing Amos ever knew me as, was tired of Vikes. As Gomes swings at this one and drives it to right center field. It's way back and off the wall. Gomes is going to go for second. The throw will not be in time. And we've got a leadoff double here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
The second baseman, Nico.
Hey, you got the Bucks as your NFC team. That a guy. So yeah, from 2000 through 2007 maybe, those are some magical years of Buccaneers football fandom, man. I'm telling you. I cried so hard when they beat Oakland. What a magical, magical season 2003. Oh, my God. A dribbler. That's going to be a sacrifice single. No. Goodrum reaches first on the base hit. Wow. How did Goodrum get there in time? It was just such a slow dribbler. Beautifully hit off the turf of target field. So we got first and third, nobody out. That's Nick Ahmed up to the plate. Nick Ahmed up to the plate. I'll read this in a minute. As this is a single up the middle, it's going to score 1 run. Gomes scores. Twins up 2-0. Runner Goodrum advancing to second base on the single. RBI single by Nick Ahmed, and that's going to be it. Perhaps. Nope, it's just the pitching coach. Just the pitching coach out to talk to Max Fried. So you say a funny story. Last season you went to the draft party, Raymond James. Nice. You think your season ticket members, so you get passes and you check out the locker room? Nice. I've been outside Raymond James, but it's always been off-season, February, so. Here's a drive by Marwin Gonzalez. It's going to reach the wall. 1 run will score. Second run will round third and head to home. He will be safe. Twins up 4-0 on the RBI double. Marwin Gonzalez.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The first hitter for the real-life Astros to actually make an apology has driven 2 home for the Twins to take a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring up Acuna. Takes first fastball high for a ball. So Max Fried in dangerous territory now here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, been to Tampa a few times. 4 times, I want to say, I think. Oh, it's popped up. Yeah, we stayed, I think I was trying to talk to you about this before, but it must have been late and you were tired.
Now
We stayed at St. Petersburg Beach. North Reddington Beach, I believe it was. And we'd go down to Treasure Island and we'd go down to Fort DeSoto, and it was just a blast. Got a really cool little siesta place, like a 4-plex siesta type room right by the road that's by the beach, you know. Road that goes down through Treasure Island and over the bridge and whatnot and ends up in Fort DeSoto.
2-1.
Yeah, I always thought if I ever went back as a single, I've never been there just me. It's always been family or wife or somebody. Go check out some of the hot spots, you know what I'm saying? Oh! That one is high, swung at. It's 2-2, 1 out, man on second. Can we get a 5th or 6th run here? Swung at, it'll be a ground ball that'll keep the runner at second base. So Hicks grounds out, runner will not advance. And that brings up Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
You know, I better sit down Kenta Maeda, shouldn't I? I'm going to read this. I met my friend through Xbox, then eventually I'd visit and we'd go to hockey games and stuff. Eventually I moved in with him for a year last year. And now you've moved in with Grandma. Nice! Moved in over there on the east coast of Florida with Grandma. Very cool. So you guys lived in Tampa? You guys live in Tampa or something? You and your roomie? That one's hit high. How deep is it? It's gone! 2-run home run. Carlos Santana gives the Twins a 6-0 lead. Da 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 da. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's get nuts. Yeah. Dude. Wish you could hear it. Anyway. He lived with him and his family. Nice. That's going to do it for Max Reed. Finally, 6 runs. All earned. And I don't know how many hits we got off him, but... Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Babe. Goodbye.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Actually, it's Happy Trails that plays for me. All right, so here comes Lucas Giolito, the long reliever. Already has 2.1 innings pitched in the postseason here. He's a season ticket member for the Lightning. Nice. So you like that arena the Lightning play at?
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Is it a pretty good arena to access and all that? Because Davis lines one right down the line in no man territory.
Number 1,
Watch this, right down the line. Outfielder's going to run all the way over to the corner to get it. All right, Davis on. Still 2 out. Let's see what Eaton can do. Can we add to the lead here? Alrighty, 6-0 Minnesota. Ooh, swings and misses at a very low in the dirt ball here. 0-1. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I forget. You said yeah, you live with him and his family, so that meant you did live in Tampa. He had, the Lightning season tickets and all that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Why am I swinging it? So his mom takes care of dogs and grooms them. Actually, grooming a former Buccaneer player's dog. Nice. Oh yeah, MVP or kennels, yeah. Pat Perez. That's cool. All right, there's the 3rd out at last. Yeah, my cousin, she's been divorced since, but she used to be heavy in the NASCAR world as a photographer, and she married one of the pit crew members for Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty's he was on Kyle Petty's pit crew, but he was abusive, beat her up and stuff, so they got divorced. But it was quite a time for her in her life. She got to meet, everybody NASCAR, basically. Got to know the world pretty good. Nice arena right downtown. Nice. The hockey, Lightning. So, of course, Daytona right up the road from you. I bet they're starting to get busy up there as... Is it this coming weekend is the 500, or is it next weekend? I forget when Daytona 500 is in February. Yeah, sucks he was abusive. Still got his last name, never had it legally changed back to her maiden name or anything, but just the hassle of it, But now, she went to school and she graduated with a pretty good degree, and she artificially or helps with artificial insemination. And she was doing it for, as Acuna misses that. She was doing it for greyhound racing initially, but then she started doing other breeds as well. And she's expanded that into show dogs. So she's had a lot of breeding for show dogs, and she started getting into judging. So now, as a side business to her insemination, which is, what is it called? Block Sport Hounds, I think is the name of the business. So now she's gained enough knowledge that she's being a show judge. She's certified as a dog show judge now herself. Yeah, I've been out of the NASCAR with myself for a while as well. I used to watch it a decent amount when it was in the late 90s, early 2000s, I guess.
Oh, that's up there.
And then I lost interest. It just took too much time out of my schedule. You ever thought about trying fantasy NASCAR? I've thought about that before. Yeah, all the Greyhound stuff is dying. It's another reason why she kind of knew early on in the process that Greyhound racing was probably going away. And so that's why she started expanding her business and getting into show dogs. Well, Eaton's got another out. Ah, Jeff Gardner was your guy, huh? Nice. I was a Jeff Burton guy.
Now batting.
I was a Jeff Burton fan.
Herrera.
Of course, Jimmy Johnson came along and destroyed everybody. Jesus. Jimmy Johnson, probably the best driver there ever was in NASCAR. Ooh, is that going on? Yeah, they're just looking up at this one. It's gone. Eaton's not even going to try. That one way out of here by Odubel Herrera. So with the man on base, that makes it a 6-2 game. And the coach now is starting to think if we can't get him through 6, we're going to have to go to the pen. Yeah, John Andretti passed away, yes. That was a decent driver. I like the guy, what was his name? Was his name Enos? No, Elliott. Was it Elliott Sadler? Not Elliott Sadler. What was the driver's name where his expertise is road courses? Boris. Boris Said. Is that how you say his last name? S-E-I-D. It looks like Said. But Boris, when they got to the road courses, it's just like, oh, it's time for him to win. Oh, you have 3 different variations of Andretti's Cheerios 43 car? Really?
Moncada.
He's been watching. Amos has been watching. He's just been doing stuff. He's probably got a Leo running around there. If I didn't have the wife, I'd have 3 munchkins destroying my house right now. And they're probably still destroying the house by themselves. Because I've heard her get after him quite a few times here. Oh, you used to collect the little matchboxes? Is it just the matchbox ones, Amos, that you collected? Or was it just any kind, or a certain kind, or different kinds, or... So Leo's eating hot dogs and Fritos. We got some clothes to do. Nice. Well, they just hit a 2-run homer. I'm going to try to keep Rourke going here. And if we continue to get outs, we'll get him through the 6th at least. Really? You have over 40 50? Really? Wow, that's cool, man. I just learned something new about my good friend Amos. That is very cool. You haven't had a hot dog, really? You haven't had a hot dog for a long time, Epilepsy? Come on, man. Hot dog's classic. Of course, it's a staple in the house when you got kids, as Amos knows.
Ball, that's out.
Hot dog in about a year. Wow. You're just not digging the processed meat or what?
Nope.
Used to have an old NASCAR setup. Oh, so you have like the little track thing that you do with the track? My son's got a track too. He doesn't treat it very well. But every once in a while he'll put it together and run cars down it. Ooh, snuck the fastball there. Leo eats the hot dog bread. That's what my kids do. At least my youngest daughter does that. Yeah, that's what my youngest daughter does. The dog first in the bun. Sometimes she leaves the bun. My son, too. It's always the dog then a bun with him. I don't understand what that's all about.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Alright, I'm not walking this guy. If I walk this guy, I might have to take him out. Alright, come on, go get that Hicks. Yes! That is 5 full. Now we just got to try to sneak him through one more inning. Should be able to do it. Oh boy, I'm feeling good about taking a 2-games-to-1 lead, guys. Don't want to get too cocky here after they hit that 2-run homer, but...
Leading off.
Anyway, where was I? We were talking about Amos's collection, were we? I don't even remember.
Go.
Or we could start another topic. And grounds it right to second. You ever cut up your hot dogs and mix it with beans? Oh, you bet. It's good. The Van de Kamp's kind. I mean, Bush's is pretty awesome, but Van de Kamp's with hot dogs seems to be a good mix for me. Our kids do it with the Kraft macaroni and cheese, though. You gotta do the Kraft macaroni and cheese with the cut up hot dogs. That's the thing, man. I'm telling you. Kids just love it. Mac and cheese and hot dogs all day for the kids, right, Amos?
Yeah.
Your go-to is the mac and cheese? I tell you, though, you got to do the mac and cheese the right way, though. You got to use the Velveeta cheese and melt it, and use the big cremette noodles. Oh, that's so good with the Velveeta cheese. Oh, ho, ho. Hicks drives one to here, right to the right fielder, though. Is that third out or second out? Second out. So Tanner Rourke getting ready for what would be the 6th inning. This will be the crucial point of the game for the Twins to see if they can get Rourke through the 6th. And Ahmed will have a single, and it gets past the center fielder. He's going to round second and head to third here. Can he get it inside the Parker? Doesn't look like it. But 3 bags on the misplay by the Astros center fielder.
For the Twins.
You would take me for a Kraft man? Nice. Well, yeah, Kraft mac and cheese. Oh, that was a huge mistake there. Good thing there's 2 outs if you're an Astros fan. And here comes the hero of our ball game so far, Marwin Gonzalez. A double and 3 RBI. Giving the Twins that big lead. Helping vault them that 4-0 lead. Let's see if we can squeeze out another run here. Ugh, didn't wait quite long enough for that one. 101 hit speed too, though. Oh, no.
That's out.
No. Yeah, I love pasta. I absolutely adore pasta. You and me get along good going out to eat, man. Be pasta all day for us. I'm still trying to figure out what Amos's favorite might be. Oh, there's a pop-up. Out of the inning. So the center field miscue does not cost the Astros an additional run. It is still 6-2 Twins. What would be... Do you have like a line of food that is your favorite, like Italian or American or Mexican or Chinese?
Leading off for the Astros.
Me and Epilepsy have determined we're Italian fans. Or just pasta fans, period. Yeah, I can never get enough either. Really? Wow. Yeah, see, I could eat pasta every day too. I like other things too, but yeah, pasta. I could survive on a desert island with just pasta. Pasta, the little butter. You're a little bit of everything guy, okay. So there wouldn't be like one particular genre of food that you wouldn't mind just eating every day of your life.
Ball, that's inside.
Like me and Ep would just be pasta all the time. He's a Mediterranean man. Speaking of Mediterranean food, we loved going to that town north of Tampa on the coast there. Is the Greek town.
Ball two. You got 2 balls.
And they got all those shops and stuff and just awesome food. Oh my gosh. The food there was just incredible. You know what town I'm talking about, Epilepsy? What? Tarpon Springs, that's it, yeah. My wife was listening to my conversation. Tarpon Springs. You get all the sponges there, you know, you can buy the sponges. It's pretty sweet. Ooh, Rourke strikes him out. Look at that. Tanner Rourke is just getting better as the game goes on.
The right fielder, Dwight Smith.
Have a seat, Jerko. Pizza if you had to choose, but pretty much you're an all foods type of guy, right? All right, well, if you boys ever come, we're going to the best Italian restaurant. It'll be the best Italian restaurant then for your visit here.
Ball, that's inside.
We'll eat Savoy. We'll eat Savoy pizza. They also serve some pastas there, too. They got a pretty good chicken Alfredo, Epilepsy. It's not like 4-star restaurant type chicken Alfredo that you're used to from your dad, but it's pretty good. I'm telling you, man, don't doubt the kraut. Italian sausage and sauerkraut pizza. Made by Savoy. It's just amazing.
Lopez.
You gotta go to New Jersey, or you can go somewhere with bomb chicken parm. There you go. Oh my God. There's one more out to go, and work is probably done. And a very successful turnaround from his LDS appearance against the Orioles. That 12-hit, I believe, 6-run game he gave them. You can go for some sauerkraut and a hot dog? Nice. Yeah, that's ballpark food, man. You're getting hungry for baseball is what it is.
Ball, that's outside.
You're hungry for the ballpark dog and kraut. Yes, I know Rourke's getting tired, but I gotta get him. I gotta get one more batter out of him. Come on. Let me get one more batter. Don't just keep hitting the ball. Okay, there we go. We got it. Thank you, Tanner Rourke. Great game. I give the Twins, hopefully, a 2-1 lead. We still got a lot of ball game to play, though, here, I guess. So 9 outs to get from them, so seems like, yeah, that base is loaded, Jam. That was, I was getting worried. I won't lie, I was getting worried. I'm missing those pitches. And
No left fielder.
little shopkeeping here. Sorry about that. See if Acuna can take advantage here. So I believe he has yet to get ahead. He's reached base, of course, got caught earlier trying to advance on a hit. Oh, late or early on the circle change. He is early on the swing on the circle change. I could see it coming in too.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, you're into some Little Caesars. Nice. That's a nice $5 slice.
2 balls,
Ooh,
2 strikes.
missed that one. Oh, I got somebody warmed up. I almost forgot. So, lefty, righty, lefty. So I think the righty would be better. I'm going to go Trevino. I might go Britton in the 8th. I'm not sure yet. Ooh, right, fouled away. Yeah, that is odd. So do they have their own delivery service at yours? Because the ones up here, the Little Caesars, you have to use like DoorDash and those things. Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff. But do they have their own where you are? Delivery service?
Ball 4, that pitch is out.
As Acuna draws a walk to lead things off from the bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder.
It is DoorDash for you, yep.
Pick.
I don't know, man. I'm still thinking about trying to get into DoorDash too, but such wear and tear in your vehicle. And we lease, so it really wouldn't work for us.
Hey! All ones the count.
All right, let's see if we could get a little tricky. Get it! Yeah, he's got it. He's got it, no problem. Great jump there by Acuna. So he actually has his 2nd steal of this ball game. The all-everything Ronald Acuna. Scoring position now. And 6 takes a swing and misses. Another early swing on the circle change. Take a lead a little bit here. Okay, 6 drives it pretty deep. I'm going. Oh, he did drop it. He almost caught it. Go back to first. You go back. No, you go here. Oh my God. No, run. He gets him a second because I can't do anything with my buttons. I'm an idiot. I couldn't tap my buttons. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to get Hicks to go back to first with the stick. And it's just like, my problem was I wouldn't keep my finger off of the L1R1. It's like, just keep your fingers off the L1R1, you dummy. I did. I already wore them against Baltimore. I wore them in one of the Baltimore games. Sorry. I can't wear them more than once. Unless I get to the World Series, then I might again. This one's deep in center. And it's going to tag and score, though. Get another insurance run here. Sacrifice RBI by Santana. Hicks should still be on, though, man. I'm still bummed I could not I just panicked there. It's just like, oh God, the L1R1. Good thing I got the lead I do. Or I'd be mad.
Ball 1, no strike.
Let's see if Davis can get his first home run of the LCS. That's going to be caught. What a catch. Lopez leap. The Lopez leap. Look at this. Good Lord. These skies. Wonder what the vertical is on that. No, I don't really like the BP unis. The Twins is okay. It's a red one that they have. A red BP uni. But for the most part, I don't like lack of design on a uniform. And generally, what it is for the BPs is just a color, like a little logo, and maybe a stripe on the collar or sleeve, and that's it. I'm not really a BP uni fan. What about you? I'm assuming so. Ahmed will handle this one easily for the first out, and the work continues. 88 pitches. Let's go ahead and pull him. Let's go ahead and pull Rourke. He's tired anyway. They're going to get something massive off me if I keep him in. Five-run cushion for the bullpen. You would think it'll be enough, but we'll see. The Mets usually lack design uniforms. Not really? Oh, okay. You're just asking me, huh? Nice. Yeah, uniforms. I mean, I'm not, a fussy uniform guy. I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like, but I'm not, like, really fussy. But I know what you mean. I love the twin spotted blue. I am a fan of those. I would like to get that in the Donaldson jersey, but I honestly want the home Donaldson jersey. The jerseys that you're looking at right now is what I want for the Josh Donaldson jersey that I want to get. But I'd love to get like a classic Puckett jersey in the powder blue. That'd be pretty dope. I think the Padres are okay. No lead is safe if it's a bullpen like Amos is right now. Hey, I love your little post about the bullpen meeting. That was pretty funny. That was a good post.
1-0.
Is it Boo or Lou? I think it's Lou. Unless there's a Astros fan there somewhere. Yeah, but the Padres, you got to root for the underdog. Padres only been to, one World Series, the 84? Or have they been to two? Can't remember. Have they been to a second World Series, or is it just the 84 one they've been to? Well, they lost to the Tigers and Jack Morris. Yeah, I probably will bring Britton in for the 8th, actually. I will do as you request, as a matter of fact, anyway. So, ha.
D-Rod.
Up next for the Astros.
All right. Brings up Herrera. He had the 2-run home run. The only damage that the Houston has caused today. See if we can keep going with Trevino here. That's going to get through the hole. So a base hit for Herrera. He's had quite a game so far for Houston.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Took advantage of the fastball right in the zone. Your pitchers, you force them to go longer, so you usually don't use BP bullpen until 8th or 9th. Oh, I see. Yeah, when they start getting tired in this game, though, it's tough. Unless you're really on with your control, it's tough to do. So that's kind of why I load mine up. I load my bullpen up with arms. Regular season, I even have another arm, Ryan Tepera. that I use from the pen. And they only have a 4-man bench during the regular season.
Ball 2.
Come on, Blue. That was a strike. Whatever, I guess. Some of it isn't in, and wherever your zone is, umpire. Alright, let's see what he does here in the 2-0 pitch. Got it. Alright, now we're going to go off speed. Now we'll go off speed, curveball, cutter. I'll go curve. I'm going to go curve. He swings and misses for strike 2. I'm going to sucker you, Lindor. I'm going to get you on the cutter now. That's Trevino's pitch, is the cutter. Here it comes. Got him! Yes!
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Let's stretch it. Because he's trying to stretch out a 7-2 win, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Houston, number 43,
Luis Avilan.
Avila.
Avilan. Sorry. I'm sorry, he's a lefty, right? Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. We got Eaton and then Gomes. I'm going to pinch hit for. Ahmed is probably going to stay in for defense, though. So I think I will pinch hit Mondesi here. Lead off with Mondesi.
Pinch hitting for the Twins,
And then
number 27.
I'll figure out who I want next for Gomes. It might just be Barnhart. Oh, got to warm up Britton too. I'll do it next pitch. Next pitch, I'll start warming Britton up. Oh, baby. That was a weird pitch. Yeah, DeGrom. That'd be pretty sweet to have him. All right. And scheduled.
D-Rod.
Jeez, that two-seamer he's got is pretty wicked. Avilan. Note to self, Avilan has a wicked two-seamer for a left-hander. Mondesi plays second for Goodrum. Goodrum's going to hit next, though. I just won't be using him in the field for the 8th or 9th. He's trying to sneak that two-seamer in. Actually, that was a four-seamer, really. I guess it did feel a little different. No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it does drop. All right. Mondesi. Leadoff hit here. I think I'm just going to have Goodrum bunt. Oh, it's Gomes. That's right. Gomes, then Goodrum. All right. I'm going to have Barnhart come in and bunt. Or Billy Hamilton could bunt. Because I'm bringing him in anyway. Yeah, I'm going to have Billy Hamilton come in and bunt. Because I'm bringing him in anyway for a defensive substitution.
Number 7.
For Acuna.
Hamilton.
Or actually for Eaton. See if I wonder if I can steal with Mondesi first. I'm going to try that. Try to steal with Mondesi first. Oh yeah, I got it. Now I can bunt him to third. So that's what, our third stolen base of the ballgame? All right, go ahead and show it. Nice one. Got him over the third. That's all I wanted. See if I can get my 8th run.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Nico.
So Goodrum will hit. But he will not stay in the field. See if he can get the ribby. It's probably going to be Goodrum's spot that is replaced by Barnhart. Ah, man, curveball. Sneaky curveball. Oh, 2. Got to be careful here. Ooh, look at that. You weren't calling that for me, Blue. You weren't calling that for me.
Not shortstop, Nick.
Whatever. I know. I got the 5-run lead. Whatever. You don't know why you're swinging anything? Yeah, I know. Who's up? Ahmed. I want to pinch hit. Time. No, I don't want to pinch hit for Ahmed. Never mind. I want to keep him in the field. Ahmed, I want to keep in the field. And he's 2 for 2 today. Triple and a single with an RBI. Still can't believe that center fielder tried to dive for that ball. I thought Ahmed might have a chance of making it inside the Parker, but...
Ball, that pitch is up.
It was not to be. So, Amos, you're going to be streaming here, sir? Or you'll be streaming this evening? Oh.
The count is 1 and 2.
If you're around and watching, I am curious if you will be streaming. Ugh. Can't talk. I'm all done talking today. Easy ground out. It's still up in the air. Oh, Nessa, yeah. See if she had a bad day at work or something, that kind of thing. I gotcha. Well, I'll look forward to either watching you stream or streaming myself. Change pitchers, yes.
Ladies and
Zach
gentlemen,
Britton.
Your attention, please. This
And I'm
change
not having
for
him
the
in right
Twins.
field and him at catcher. No.
Now playing right field, number 27, Adalberto Mondesi.
Britton's probably going to finish
Now
the game for me.
Number 7, Billy Hamilton. Leading off for Houston, the third baseman.
Okay. New second baseman. New right fielder. And new catcher.
Go on.
Still have La Stella in case
Your attention, please.
by some miracle they come back.
Change for the Twins. Now playing right field.
We'll still have
Number
La Stella
30,
that we can
Nico Goodrum. This
pinch
change
hit.
for the Twins. Now catching, number 16, Tucker.
He's like, come on now, give yourself some credit. Got to practice. Got to play it and practice.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now just think, real baseball is here. Pitches and catches and doing stuff. And
Now batting.
other people are doing light workouts and reporting. And it's going to be a fun week, man. Been a lot of transactions today. Cameron Maybin coming in for the, what was it, the Tigers? Is that the Tigers deal for Cameron Maybin? And then you had, who'd you say it was for the Pirates? Jared Dyson. I think Amos put the Jared Dyson signed with the Pirates.
0-1.
I just want to know if Puig is going to sign with the Giants. He's got to be getting close to a deal with somebody. Yeah, I guess we'll see by Saturday or maybe next week. Who knows? Marwin makes the play. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
So hopefully we will have some Twitch streaming from I Am Famous Amos, the Fantasy Cubs Chise. Hopefully have that tonight for you. And if that's the case, it'll be later on as a home run is hit by Jerko. Time for the computer to break. If that's the case, we'll have Game 4 of the LCS for you following that. But if we don't have Twitch, we'll have Game 4 a little earlier after I have dinner. Otherwise, I'll be eating dinner and hopefully watching Amos stream his Cubs Chise.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Well, they get another run. I am going to have to bring in Kimbrel. I'll see if Britton can shut it down, though. That one's right to Ahmed for the 3rd out. We are out of the 8th. 3 outs to go for a 2-1 lead. Jed Jerko making things a little more interesting. 7-3.
Your attention, please.
Of course I will attend
Now
his stream.
pitching for the Astros,
Like I said, I'm going to eat
Number
dinner
50,
while I watch him.
James
Then after
Hoyt.
he's done, I'm going to stream again. James Hoyt will face Marwin.
Leading up for the Twins,
He's got the double and 3
The third
RBI with a
baseman.
run scored.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Hoping to be able to see his teammates rise in Game 4. Nubs this one, will be caught by the left fielder for the 1st out.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, Ronald
Mr.
Acuna
Acuna.
Jr.
See if we can get him another hit. Oh, it was late on the changeup. It feels strange to be late on a changeup. You struck out 13 times. Oh, did you just play a game? Or are you doing a road to the show or something? Oh, what am I doing? I have no idea. Just want to get to the 9th and get this over with.
Now batting, center
Mr.
fielder,
Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
No, what am I doing? Bottom of the 8th, you're down 4-1. Okay. They're just going to stop swinging to everything. This is crazy. I just want to get to the ninth, and I'm just about to. All right, let's see if Britton can finish this off. Otherwise, I'll start warming up Kimbrel. If he lets another run go, I'm warming up Kimbrel. Oh, bottom to top here coming up. Oh, it's Nicky Lopez.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez. The crowd's on its feet. First game of the LCS that's at Target Field in this series. And they're loving it here. I'm very grateful I won game 2 now. Because this would be pretty tough if I was down 2-0. Having to win everything at home and everything on the road again. Let's just get the first out. Come on, people. Struck him out. Lopez is retired on strikes.
The batter, number 11.
I'll bring up your number 9 hitter, the catcher, Mr. McGuire. Blue Jays prospect in real life. But in the fantasy franchise Twins for 2021, he starts for the Astros.
Hey!
95 from Britton. 0-1. Here comes the slider. And this one is lifted up into shallow right field, and coming in to make the catch will be Billy Hamilton for the second out.
Now batting, designated
The speed of Billy Hamilton comes and gets it. That might have been in front of Eaton if Eaton was there. So there you go. That's why you make defensive subs, baby. All right, Marcus Semien, the last hope here. 2 down. Slider in for a strike. Britton's ahead 0-1. Let's do 2 seam inside. High and inside. Let's go, baby. And he swings and fouls it back. Down to their final strike, just like in game 1. Thought I had him on the ropes. And all of a sudden, I didn't have them on the ropes, and they won. But this time, I've got this win. Slider. Tanner Rourke, your winner. Twins up 2-1. Oh, baby. Just one notch closer to our first World Series appearance as a franchise. Oh, my Lord. Oh. Carter Kieboom, frustrated. Craig Britton on top of the world. I don't think he gets credit for a save, does he? No. I don't believe he would. I think it's just a hold. 3 2/3 for Max Fried. I got 6 runs off 7 hits on him. With a couple walks. I had 3 walks with Rourke. They were probably all in that, what was it, 3rd inning? Twins win, they advance. Your MVP is Carlos Santana. With the 2-run homer. Oh, they're sneaking up. Be careful. You're going to get that Gatorade dump. No, that'll be when they win the series. Let's Let's watch that 2-run homer again that he had. What a valuable pickup he has been. I am so happy I signed him now. Knowing what kind of batting average he can bring, I wasn't so sure at first. I mean, especially compared to what Turner was doing for me. But, you know, I had to do something to replace him. Something. OPS of 1.583. Twins are winners! We'll talk to you later. Have a good evening. Let's hope to see Amos. Otherwise, you will see me. You'll be sooner rather than later or not. I'm eating dinner. So have a good one.
The final line score for our ball.